I recently just got King of Games with Dragon Link. It's a little bit different than the deck list I posted a couple days ago. That was pure Dragon Link, but this time I decided to try it with Rebecca and see what I could come up with. This deck list is 100% inspired by me. I created this based off like what I took from the last deck list I made. So this is the deck. It's not too much different, but obviously the best starter is still the same. It's still Starly Safer. Safer can also search your Luster Dragon, which allows you to activate the skill. So this isn't that bricky at all, in my opinion. And also, Safer can also just send your Eclipse Wyvern. So the full combo, um, the full combo can draw 6 cards. Plus, like if you draw any of these, then you get to draw more, obviously. But it draws 6 cards and mills like crazy. You mill so many cards from your deck, they end up having like 9 or 8 cards in deck at the end of your combo. Which means that you have a very high chance of drawing one of these 3 absolutely broken cards. So the ban list did come out. So I would just, since this is limited to 1 and Luster Dragon is going to be limited to 1, then I expect you to just take out both of these and just play triple respect play. It is worse into MST and Cosmic Cyclone, which might be the reason why Konami didn't ban it, but they also banned Eye of Truth, so I think it's just because they don't want it to ban it with respect play in its name. It's like they're banning respect in the games. It doesn't make any sense. But anyways, like I have like a couple replays lined up, show you how the deck goes. So Safer, most of the time, if you have a starter, it will just search a Wyvern, Eclipse Wyvern. But if you don't, you will either send a Luster Dragon or Eclipse Wyvern to search a Luster Dragon or another one, or send itself to search a Luster Dragon so you can activate the skill. So, this is the normal combo. You're gonna Joanne, activate skill, get double level 6, go in Attune. It just seems like normal dragons from here on. But you're gonna Attune, summon your Safer, alright? Safer can mill any, like literally just any card in your hand can be sent away to mill, to add a card from your deck to your hand. So, you can even send a Luster Dragon number 2 to add the Light Pulsar Dragon to your hand. This card is exactly what this deck needs. Because the skill locks you out from playing like more than 4 Light and Wind monsters, this is why we play Light Pulsar Dragon, we don't play like another 11-year Dark Flare Dragon, because the skill just simply doesn't allow you to. So, you're either going to send a level 4, search the Wyvern, or send a level 6 and search the Light Pulsar Dragon here. And then you're going to link off into either Seal. No, you're not going to link off, sorry, my bad. You're going to get the Spiral Dragon from the graveyard because you're going to send it to grave with a skill. The skill adds another card for your deck and it asks you to send a card to the grave, so you're always going to send Spiral. And then you're going to make a triple XD summon. You're going to summon the Spiral. You'll have Safer, Spiral, and Joanne on the field. You're going to go into your Coach King to draw 3 cards. And then after that, if you draw to trade in, you can literally just banish Safer, add this back, trade it in, and draw 2 more cards. So at this point, you literally have drawn 1, 2, 3. You've drawn 5 cards. You still have a Cherry in hand. You play triple Droplet, double Eclipse, and triple like Skill Stopper is basically just the most toxic card in the game at this point. So what you want to banish with Wyvern, you want to end up banishing the Levianeer. You can also banish the Saravis, and you can banish the Hieratic Dragon. So most of the time you want to banish the Levianeer, but at this point, since you're drawing so many cards, you're going to end up drawing into the Saravis, Levianeer, or even the Grandhouse some of the times, which feels bad, but it's fine, or also the Hieratic Dragon. So it's not too bad, but most of the time after you do that, you're going to draw into a bunch of cards. One of them is going to end up being one of these level 7 or 8 dragons that you normally banish with Eclipse Wyvern. So it is fine, because we do play Light Pulsar Dragon to banish the Eclipse Wyvern to add it back, and also play Levianeer, so it should also all work out no matter what. So after you make your Coach King, you're going to have Coach King in a tomb on the field. You're gonna normal summon next. You're gonna normal summon either a Safer or Eclipse Wyvern or whatever. You're just gonna normal summon a card, a dragon card, and then you're gonna link 2 into Hieratic Seals. Yeah. And then after you make Seals, you'll 100% have a chance to have a Levianeer, a Light Pulsar, or a Hieratic Dragon in hand. So you're gonna either banish 3 normal monsters for the Hieratic Dragon, or banish like a Eclipse Wyvern and your Rocket Striker Dragon in order to summon a Light Pulsar Dragon. This is exactly why I play Striker Dragon, because it's a dark monster. and also for Levy Near because it wants to banish your dark to pop cards on your opponent's turn. But you're gonna want to summon one of these. Then you have this and a Coach King on field. You're gonna make IP Masquerena. So your field will be Erratic Seals, IP Masquerena, plus you drawing 1, 2, 3. Graceful also draws 3, so that's 6 cards. Plus any of these, so that could be like up to 8. Plus your deck, Eclipse Wyvern mills out like 2 or 3 cards, and the skill makes you go +4. So in total, you're gonna be milling out total like 12 or 13 cards from your deck. So your chance of drawing into one of these cards is like above 95% chance. Also, Droplet, it's just mainly there just to go second, as well as the Eclipse just to go second. These are going second cards just so you can play into boards and stuff. I show a couple replays where I do beat a Rebecca Link going second just because I opened a Droplet, and also I played against Bloods and then Beard in my field, and I was still able to make a Dingirsu because I banished all 3 to summon the Sutek, right? Then I just set a random brick in my hand. I could just set I set the Stamping Destruction that the skill gives you, banish a Eclipse Wyvern to pop it, and then the Eclipse Wyvern adds back the Levianeer that I banished, and then the Levianeer can banish triple light, summon another light out, which can be the Spiral Dragon. It can even be the Grand Tusk Dragon, which is crazy. People don't know this, but turn 3, you can literally just banish 3 cards, banish 3 lights, summon a Grand Tusk Dragon, and then pop 2 cards on the field, and you'll have 2 rank 8s with Levianeer and Grand Tusk in order to go into Dingu. So this play is so crazy. Most people don't know about it. But most of the time, you're going to be able to resolve all of the Eclipse Wyvern's effects in order to add Saravis, Levianeer, and Herratic Dragon. Saravis is just a free target negate against Veiler or Imperm going second or going first. So it's actually a really good card. I recommend you playing it. And yeah, this is the deck. Coach King, Felgrand. You can also make Felgrand. If you have Levianeer, you can extend upon your IP in Seals Field. You can just summon Levianeer. Levianeer can revive a Spiral Dragon from grave. You can just make Herratic Felgrand. Or against Blue Eyes, you just make Dingirsu going first. So you're protected against destruction, and you probably have Droplet, Eclipse, and Destruction set in your back. But there's a 100% chance of losing this game. So the deck is basically 100% win rate going first. It's so crazy, and has a 60 to 70% chance of winning going second. So let's just look at some replays. I'm gonna show you the replay where I beat Rebecca and I'm going second. So let's head right into it. This is on my climb to King of Games. I climbed from Legend 3 to King of Games in one day. The win rate was crazy. This deck has probably 90% win rate. You're really good at it. I went what, 18 and 20, something like that. It's so good. So we open up with the Levianeer and Spiral and Safer. So we already have full combo, and we can just Safer to add a Luster Dragon, but you really don't want to see the Spiral Dragon in your hand. It's more of a brick, but with Droplet, it's not really that bad now. So let me just fast forward here. He's gonna go through the normal dragon combo. Everybody plays this combo, it's just boring. I don't like boring decks, boring meta decks. I'm not a meta sheep, so I like to come up with something creative at least that I can find with. So this is what I created. So it's gonna make a show. It's gonna go into the ruler, activate show. And at this point, I'm gonna Droplet for 2 with the Grand Tusk that I just drew and the Eclipse Armor. So I'm gonna negate the show and that. Then we normal the Safer. We activate Safer effect, and he has a chance to. I don't know what his back row is at this point, but if he was smart, he would have negated it, because I can just send himself to grab a Luster Dragon. And then now our skill is live, so there we go. Add to Jones, send another Safer just so we can add the Levianeer if we ever need it, or the Grand Tusk. So I guess Damage Destruction and Charity. I have no idea why Duel Links decided to add Charity, or Konami decided to add Charity. It's so broke, it's not even funny. So we pop, unfortunately, a bad card. We didn't pop one of their back row, but make a 2. They negate it. It doesn't matter because we have Charity. Discard 2, discard the Wyvern, banish that. You're going to banish 3 lights, summon the Levianeer. Eclipse Wyvern is going to add back to hand. He's going to tidy aim to try and return this to the hand, which we could have negated with Saravis, but at this point it doesn't even matter. We're going to summon the Grand Tusk because we actually banished 3 lights from grave. We didn't even banish the Dark from grave, but because we discarded the Grand Tusk with a Droplet, then we can just revive and pop 2 more cards anyway, so it doesn't even matter. So we pop his whole field, pop pop, and then we're just gonna link off into seal just so we can summon more cards here. Banish 3 normal monsters, summon you, spiral summon. Yeah, you know it's over. It's not even funny. Look at the field. We have 7 cards in hand, and I started the combo. I only had Levineer and Luster Dragon in my hand. This skill is so broken, bro. I'm so glad they nerfed it. I do have a like possibility of a change of the deck list. I uploaded it to Duel Links meta. It's with Heradic Dragons. You have like a 90% chance of drawing them going first if you open up with a Joan or a Luster Dragon. You have like a 90% chance of drawing it based off the normal combo. So I will show that at the end of this video, but let's go ahead and hop into the Blue Eyes replay. This is the replay where I do get Nibiru, and I end up playing through it and winning the game anyways. So, yep. And you're just gonna see how much we draw with this deck. This deck is so crazy. It's unbeatable, honestly. It's actually unbeatable. I actually think it's unbeatable. So we're actually not gonna fast forward here because I want to explain the combo. Send the Spiral Dragon, which is what you're always gonna want to send. We're gonna add Charity and Stamping, normal, and then summon the 2 Luster Dragons. Exceeds into a Tomb, normal combo. This time we summon the Safer. Alright, then Safer, send Luster, add Wyvern. Then we're gonna banish, we're gonna summon Spiral, go into Coach King, and draw 3 cards. Draws into a Safer, draw into another Safer, which is kind of bad, and draw into a Droplet. So, yeah, we just normal summon, go into Seals, and then we activate Eclipse Wyvern, banish the Saravis, draw 3, discard 2. We do draw into Perpetually for Destruction, which is the most broken card in the game right now. We're gonna add back the Saravis and summon a rank 8. There we go. Look how many cards in hand. We already have 8 cards in hand. We're gonna go into the IP Masquerena, then set 3 cards face down. And we still have the Sutek in hand. I did feel like he had a trigger. He did have a toggle on in the middle of this combo, so I knew he had Nibiru anyways. But yeah, and another good reason to play Safer is that it can just add back your Levineer, it can add back your Sutek, and it can add back any rank 8 that you have. It's so broken, it's so good. You can even add back the Grand Tux if you need it. But this time I'm gonna add back the Levineer. He nibs us. And since he nibbed us, we can just summon the Grand Tusk because it was tributed by the effect of Nibiru. So we're gonna pop his Nibiru token. Then we're just gonna banish 3 for Sutek, and we're gonna make Dingirsu since we're playing against Blue Eyes. Otherwise, we just made the Felgrand. So Perpetually for Destruction, most broken card in the game right now. Just make his whole deck unplayable. And at this point, we 100% win. We just banish a Light and a Dark. Summon Levineer. He can't do anything. We already know what cards he had. We actually know which cards he set. We know exactly which cards he set. We know that he set a True Light here, and he set a Majesty here. And you know that his Majesty is dead. Just because we had hand knowledge through this card. Hand knowledge is one of the most broken things you can do in this game. Because I had hand knowledge, I know exactly when to seal his card back to his hand, and when to IP because I know his hand. It's just so broken. So he knows he's effed. Yeah, and he just gives up. This deck is so crazy. So let's see. Let's get another Blue Eyes replay. Let's see what's up. Can't remember if this is me going first or second. Yeah, this is literally Legend Rank 2. This is before I went on that 18 out of 20. This is when I was still kind of learning the deck, because I just created it, and when I was Legend Rank 1, I just climbed all the way up to King of Games in like 1.5 days. So we are playing Rocket in this version. This is the version I was just experimenting with. I ended up cutting out Rocket just because it wasn't like the most consistent in order to get out the Savage Dragon. So I just felt like the other XEs, the Falgrand, was way better and more situational. So I decided to play that instead. So we just milled the Tracer, add the Wyvern, add the Joan. Yep, make Striker Dragon here. Striker Dragon, add Sector Launch. This one is when I was still experimenting with playing Sector Launch and Rocket. Gonna summon the 2 Luster Dragons. Striker Dragon, add back the Tracer. Then we're gonna Tomb here. Yep, the Tomb, summon. Activate the Sector Launch. I'm still playing Spiral Dragon. Go into Well. This deck mills lights like crazy. It mills your whole deck. This deck mills your whole deck even more than the last one. But I did find it to be like less consistent, like less it was either really really freaking good or it was just like you just bricked. So I started playing it this way. Send the Whelp, make the Savage, Eclipse Wyvern activate. Probably gonna banish Levy here, honestly. Yep. There we go. Graceful, draw 3, discard 2. Wyvern activate again. Which there's no targets for Wyvern, sadly, so we're gonna summon the Sutek, we're gonna pop this card by banishing a Eclipse Wyvern. That way we can add back the Lavinia that we banished before. So now we're gonna link it to Seals. Then we're gonna banish 3 lights for Lavinia. Lavinia summon level 8, and then just make it in gear since we're playing against Blue Eyes. There we go. Flip the drop it and a fake. We're gonna activate skill. This time we're not playing the mutually feared card because it's just broken. Because I didn't figure it out by then. I changed the deck list up, so it was just way better going first. You have like 100% win rate. But here we negate his Imperm with our Serapis, which is goaded. A normal summon Kaiba, we're gonna droplet it. Really only gonna save the Omni negate for his Majesty Dragon. He goes into Linkaribo. Actually, we don't even need a save for the Majesty since we have Dane, which is so broken. Okay, he's gonna activate this to activate Jet. We do not want him getting Jet out. That's gonna be annoying as hell. So we stop that. We summon Grantus. We pop 2 cards. That does absolutely nothing. And Dane protects. Pretty much loses here. He has Jet in hand. Lucky for us. He ends up drawing that. He draws an Eclipse, which is so bad for us. It's looking really bad for us right now. He's gonna get the Tyrant out. There's no way in which we should have won this game. He's gonna set. I don't know. He should have never said the Emperor. He should have said the Majesty. That's the one misplay he had. Ding obviously is gonna protect us. Then we're gonna Safer add back Lavinia. That's why Safer is broken. Saving normal the Eclipse Wyvern activate Stamping. You're gonna negate nothing. Therefore now we can just Lavinia and just pop everything. And since this guy had 0 Blue Eyes in his graveyard, he could not activate Jet Dragon to summon him out. So it was just game over. GG. So this is the deck that I just got KOG with. It's really fun. It's really strong. It draws like crazy. It has so many extenders. It's just as strong as a full power Dragon Link. And overall, since this deck will be banned, I did make an alternative for this deck after the ban list, which is this version, where we play triple Hieratic Dragons and Hieratic Seal. So instead of playing the perpetually, like the mutually feared destruction card, we're just gonna play double Respectful. It's the same thing. And we're also going to be playing triple Luster Dragon instead of 2. Since this will be limited to 1, we're going to play triple Hieratic Dragon of Suit. And the reason why we play this is because this card is full combo into a Tomb, into Safer, into like milling anything searching for you, and you just get it. You get it now. The deck does draw a lot less now because we're not going to have the Coach King, because that's the card that's limited to 1. Also, the skill locks you to only drawing cards once per turn. But you will still be able to resolve the Eclipse Wyverns and just banish a bunch of shit. To like draw 3 cards or draw like 5 cards. So there we go. This is the deck I came up with. I did get a replay, but this video is going too long. But this is the only way to play this deck. I do feel like it's a lot weaker. You could probably play 6 of these. If you play 6 and 6, you'll have like a 80 or 90% chance of drawing this going first because you draw like 6 cards. And your skill mills out 4 cards from your deck. Because of Graceful Charity. Since the skill mills out 4 cards and Graceful draws 3. So yeah, that's it. This is the deck. You can definitely experiment, but this is that post-ban list deck. It's definitely a lot weaker. We do play this card just to summon out a Sue if possible. And yeah, try it out.